How do you like that?
So beautiful.
Time to rumble.
Yes?
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
What?
What can I
What?
Yes?
What can I do?
Time to rumble.
Dead? Yes?
So be it! You cannot win! I'm here.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Yes?
This is private property. The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek.
I have been informed by my protocol droid. I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurek is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly. You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The council must be allowed to decide the next...
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope. Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to... But I met Shen alone one day in the city, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for... We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. Please find Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does. There are many security droids. Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right. My father stands up to Alan because no one... Please find Shen.
I'm here.
Sure.
Yes?
That hurt, Sure. No problem. Got it.
Who are you? What do you want? Rescue me? No. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her... Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I... Thank you.
Yes?
That hurt.
The Force fights with me!
What are you doing here? Have you... Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father... But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gate.
You're back. Have you... I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected. But surely we can...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik.
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decision.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it.
Rahasia, you will...
I am, Father, and you can't stop me.
You fool!
You expect us to just let them leave?
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war. I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council?
Indeed they shall.
Yes?
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you... Thank you, young master. My daughter, here is the reward No, please take it. This pit... Again, I thank you.
What?
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion. Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word, that we shared something so... What would you like to... Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to... They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it. I have no idea. It was obviously important. With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us, but when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance. As you wish. You really should...
Yes, what's in... Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the... Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to... For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell...
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave them...
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't... And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down the... I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a... And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking? Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed. Yeah, we'll just see about that. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation...
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember, you will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, the lure of the dark side is difficult to resist.
The fate of the galaxy, may the Force...
May the Force be...
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order.
You must not fail in your mission.
But beware the dark...
The fate of the galaxy, may the Force...
Greetings, young Padawan. As chronicler, you... May the Force...
Sure.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. Good. On which... Excellent. Your current... Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Yes, what's on your... You got...
Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa kachi kun ita hodunga. Yiking kun. Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun. Kachi kun ita hodunga. Yiking kuno ba. Kachi kun. Muchashak bakat. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tuk nincha tukune mulerabes. Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita botong hai. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera. We ita na runda di hodonga. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iki kachi kun ita. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulerachi kun. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana we ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano ku kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking Kachi kun. Jedabadawana nidibo.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. Is there something... Your choice. I'm here if you want something done.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I can only hope that in our time journey...
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear when...